last time we opened portals was good. Oh man, he left.
Fuck.
They're definitely out. It's people jumping in on their phone and they're definitely like out and about.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, let me see here, cause what's the name of that? I can't think of the program that I use to record. Where are you? Cause I want to record it too. What's up, bro? Are you there?
Yeah.
No, no, no. I was trying to see if Albie's there.
With like my phone like in a speaker, but I cannot like wait.
Where you at, bro? You out?
Wait.
Are you out tonight or are you at home? What was this program? What was that program that I told you that I used to record things, Hefe? Like OBS? Is that what it is? Yeah, OBS. OBS. Yeah, yeah, yeah. OBS. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, cool. You ready to go? How many do you want to do tonight? Okay, cool. All right, let's. Yeah, you sound no, you sound great. You're coming in loud and clear. Oh, hold on. That's what I gotta do. I gotta change my. Oh, you know what? I can just move this screen. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. Okay, that works. Sorry, I just figured something out on OBS. Perfect. All right, I got the traits up. All right, cool. Let's do this. No, no. I'm gonna hit start recording. I guess should we do like an intro, like or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna record it. I haven't started yet. What's up, everyone? It's Master Yin. I would agree with that, Hefe. For sure. Whenever I pull a good portal, I like to keep going, keep the luck going. Might as well, like, have it end in a ball of flames
Yeah.
with a really bad pull.
If Sergey's good to us, we gotta roll with it.
So yeah, man. So a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we pulled gotchis. It's probably been about a month, maybe 3 weeks, and since then we've had the Bible, Gotchi Bible Volume One and or Chapter One and Chapter Two released. And specifically in Chapter Two, they released the Gotchi traits, and that's gonna make today interesting. And I've got some tools pulled up beyond the portal scanner, some other tools that we've built at 8BitGG that can help us figure out these gotchis traits quick. But actually thinking that we have not modified the tool yet to look into an open portal. So that's actually interesting. Something I just identified right now that could be useful, right? Because
Yeah.
we need a gotchi ID, and the gotchi ID doesn't get assigned until you've pulled a gotchi.
Oh, that's right. So what you're saying is it'd be ideal if we could get the Gotchi IDs from the open portals and see all 10 inside.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, there's definitely a way to do it. So we'll look into that. Really big week at 8BitGG for us. Started the memberships. You guys can check it out at 8bitgg.com because come into the Discord. But a bunch of guildies became official this week and received their guild NFT and another little gift from the guild, which is a Counterparty XCP fake rare from Series 4 called Pepagotchi. You definitely got to check that out if you haven't. Actually, let me probably pull it up really quick on the screen. Let's see.
Yeah, if you throw it up in the Alpha Theater chat, I can do a quick peek at it.
Yeah, sure. Let me throw it up there. I'm gonna throw the
Cool.
link.
Goobs is with us tonight. Yo, what up, Goobs? Glad to have you here. Glad to have everyone here. It's good.
See, where's the
Yeah, you can
chat?
just throw it up in the Alpha Theater chat.
Yeah,
That should be good.
See.
Nice. Pepagotchi.
Copy the image too and drop it in there. There it
That's
is.
beautiful
in
right there.
all its glory. Let me see if I can get it to show on my screen because it's got the bottom of my screen cut off. So
And you said there's
Probably
music,
can't-
is that right?
yeah, there is. There
That's
is.
really
It's
cool. Pepagotchi, guys. This is Pepagotchi. Who designed this? They did a really good job with it. I love the black axe with the little pump hair. And the
So
link
it was a collaboration between Master Yang and myself. And obviously it had to come from somebody that, knew Avagachi a bit, right? And so we were like, hey, how could we go godlike with some of these items? And he was asking me which ones, and I gave him a list, and he kind of picked them out, and we slapped it together. And the music's just out there. It's a free and open source library that you can use. So that was cool. And yeah, it was more an inspiration and just kind of throwing pieces together. And then the pixel actual Pepe, we drew that up, and then the actual SVGs from the items, that was kind of easy because Pixelcraft and Avagachi is great, and all their assets are on chain, so you can pull stuff down and work with it, which is one of the really cool benefits of the game.
That's really cool. So how many of these Pepagotchis have been claimed through the Keklord membership, which is the highest
So
tier?
16 right now. We have about like 33 people signed up. 16 have officially become Keck Lords. You can check out, and you know what? Let me change my resolution really quick because I want to be able to show off on my whole screen, and I got like a half a screen going on.
Yeah, for sure, man. Whatever you need to do, it's all good.
And so yeah, you can follow along on OpenSea, which is great. Because all of the NFTs will actually be there, which I'll show right in a second. Right now, I'm gonna drop it. I'm on this crazy resolution, so it's getting like a fourth of my screen. There we go.
I still can't see your screen, by the way.
Oh, that's true. I'm recording over here on but I have not shared it on disk. Brilliant. There we go. Go live. Okay, can you see it now?
Oh yeah, here we go.
So there's the Pepagotchi we were showing off.
Nice.
1080p, and here it is on Counterparty, which is cool because for a membership, the highest membership Keck Lords was 200 ghosts, but we feel like we packed in tons of value to exceed that. And Pepagotchi right now, the last one has been trading for around, I believe, a 0.015 is the only available dispenser right now.
What does that translate to? Because that's BTC. So what does that translate to in dollars? Is that like
pretty good right now?
800 or something?
Let's see. Probably, I bet you like $400, something like that, maybe. $632, right?
Dude,
So
that's
that's quite a boon. It's like a no-brainer, and I mean, the supply is pretty limited. There's only 121. Some may be burned in the future, right? And you can see this is Counterparty. So for the NFT nerds, this is like one of the first place NFTs really were born through rare Pepes, and so this is the actual asset on Counterparty on the Bitcoin blockchain. So a little something different. But when we deliver it to the Kecklord members, we wrap it on Polygon, and it uses the protocol called Emblem Vault. And it's really cool because the key for your Counterparty asset is wrapped in that vault. And so you're holding it on Polygon, but you can always redeem it anytime on Counterparty. So
that's
cool
really
stuff. So yeah, we've had a lot of excitement around that, and just so cool that so many people have supported 8BitGG. We have a lot of great plans moving forward, a lot of creativity flowing, a lot of quality members, some OGs in the Aavegotchi space, some new people, some people that have one Aavegotchi, some people that have 200 Aavegotchis. But it's a really cool vibe, and more importantly, we really just want to keep building cool things with cool people and onboarding new players into Aavegotchi.
That's cool. That's really cool. And I mean,
Yes.
you got multiple membership tiers. Like we got the Keck Lords, which you'll get the Pepagotchi NFT we just showed you, and that's it's like an OG crypto NFT because it's on the Bitcoin blockchain, but it's wrapped like you were saying, and it has music too, right? There's a musical
Yeah.
component.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dope. That's dope right there.
So that
And
was cool. The series 4 in the fake rare series is all music rare Pepes, right? And so that was something required. So it's really cool. It's a special part of the fake rare history that now Aavegotchi is a part of. And our thesis is that rare Pepes and fake rares by extension are really documenting NFT history because Pepe is just so transcendent and he can just be recreated in all these different ways by different artists. And some of the best artists in the NFT space are creating Pepes, and it's kind of like a mark that they're leaving. That's part of this lineage that's documenting what's going on right now, which is just been a crazy 12 months in the NFT space. Growth everywhere, a lot of lives changed, fortunes made, fortunes lost. So it's pretty cool that forever Aavegotchi will be, cemented historically within in that through this fake rare card, Pepagotchi.
that's really dope. It's really dope that we can leave our footprint so deeply in these communities that otherwise would have nothing to do with Aavegotchi. You know,
Yeah, and it's cool, and it's a lot of cross, and which is some of the things we've talked about in the last couple of weeks, kind of doing the road show for what 8BitGG is about, and we want to create more art. So this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, everyone, because there's going to be some really dank NFTs coming down the pipe that are Aavegotchi related, and hide your ghosts. That's all I'm going to say, because that's all we're taking, right? Um, and yeah, it's we're we love Aavegotchi and we love creating things and we want to tie these communities into Aavegotchi and it's beneficial for the other communities as well. Like just today on Twitter, you have someone community member been logging, asking about fake rares. What is this? I want to learn about it, right? So I think it's good all the way around.
yeah, it's an educational thing both ways, and I'm really stoked. And that actually brings me to my second point. The Keck Lords, that's the highest membership. That's where you'll get that Pepagotchi NFT in addition to like a shit ton of other membership benefits. But then you have the Alpha Nobles, which is like really, I thought it was pretty good value for the money. It's like 25 ghost. So, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And
you
there's a
still
raffle
get
going on, so
yeah, exactly. You still get to enter the raffle and all that shit. So, definitely check
here's
that
some.
out. Definitely
Yeah, I
check this
just
out.
pulled out all the membership stuff on screen, and I think that we picked a pretty good model, and the way that the game's being designed will lend itself to some of the benefits. A lot of thought was put into it, and just kind of thinking about like, all right, well, what's possible from what we know in the game, and what would people find useful, and stuff like that. So, I'm just super stoked that we got. It's to me like as a builder, like I love getting that little snowball going that you're pushing down the hill, and this was like that first like okay like it's now like a level 2 snowball, right? Like it
Yeah.
took like 3 months grinding to get it through level 1, but now we're level 2 and level 3 is going to come even faster. So I'm super pumped. These are all the different benefits, and the bigger thing too is I would just tell people, and I think that hopefully people that seeing this they can get in time, but the Alpha Nobles at 25, the prize list for what's going down is kind of awesome. And, right now there's about 30 people signed up and there's 10 solid prizes. Oh, this is actually the old prize list. The new
Yeah.
prize list is even better.
Cause yeah, you
Yeah,
upgraded
let me
that.
see. Yeah, oh yeah, it's even better. Let me see. I know where I dropped it. I should delete that one out of that channel. But I dropped the new ones here where the actual whitelisting area was. So yeah, these are the new prizes, and we're giving away 3 pieces of land, tons of wearables, some free petting, free Avagachi rental from the guild. There's 30 people, so right now, I mean, right off rip, 30% of the people are gonna win something. It's pretty great.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty dope.
when you throw in the Pepagotchi in there for the Keck Lord, and if you really wanted to, you can go sell Pepagotchi right now for 500-600 bucks. It's pretty good deal. We tried to make it, really value filled, and it was more about getting the people together and building community, and you know how I feel about that. And that's kind of what I love about this game. My brother plays with us. He's not active because he's like, oh, I'm more of like a gameplay kind of person, and he is. He's a grinder. Like I would take no one into into the halls of like any MMORPG. Like I'll go to fight in Valhalla, and because he's a grinder. Like on WoW, this guy can level, right? But then what I'm trying to tell him is like, hey, well, in reality, um, the game's going on right now, and
Yeah.
the DAO and making relationships and making content and all this stuff is part of Avagachi, and you learn so much throughout the process. So yeah, I'm trying to get him to come out more, but the game's right around the corner, everyone. So for those of you that are not into the whole way, I want to be part of a community, make content, or spend time, learning deeper about the game or how I can spread the game, or hey, mechanics, whatever. That is right around the corner. So I'm excited about that, and we've been getting sick alpha lately. Just
Oh yeah.
really reinforcing how everything's gonna work, which is so cool. Master Yang actually mentioned it to me, and this will be the last little catch-up point, and we'll rip open some of these portals. But that right from launch, you're gonna be able to display, I guess, an NFT on your parcel.
Pretty much, yeah. Which is really
And I
cool.
found that I was like, whoa, that's smart, right? That's a big headline.
Yeah, that's just going to be a big deal for creating customized experiences, you know.
Really cool. And so I'm excited to see like a giant Pepagotchi in the Gotchiverse,
Oh yeah, you'll know who the OG
right?
Keck
And that's
Lords
what's
are.
crazy. And we really have a lot of fun things planned with that creative thing. So it's gonna be a good time.
Right on, man. Well, with that being said, let's maybe crack one of these bad boys open.
Yeah, so are you a big numbers person? How do you feel about those numbers? Anything stick out to you?
I was looking at the 14626. I don't know. There's something about that.
They're all pretty good, right?
Yeah.
12455, 14626, and 24248. So interesting portal numbers. A little
I
numerology
think
going on here.
repeating
So
numbers are always good, right? Something like that. I don't know.
yeah, man, there's like a rhythm to these numbers. So I'm down to go with the middle one.
Let's do
So
it.
let's do it.
I got my touchstone. I always have this touchstone. It's a tiger's eye. And
Yeah.
every time I've had it, we pulled a mythical Gotchi. So let's see what's up. Let's
God,
see if it
and
lives up to its name.
we'll have to take our time this time because we really, with now that we know the way that the traits are mapped, there could be something special. And I haven't been paying attention to the meta all that much, to be honest. Is there anything that you've heard in the community that's like, oh, this is the gotchi that everyone is going for?
Well, everyone's talking about the tanky ranger lately, but I feel like a lot of things are gonna shift. So, I wouldn't bet like concretely on any of these, but maybe like vaguely we can look at like the different archetypes of like Avagachis, with the using the traits, you know.
You know what? Why
You got
don't
your
let
mid?
me
Oh, that's 430. Thought that was a 531.
No, it's a 431. It would have been nice. I've never pulled something that nice right off rip. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
The trait list?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Does
was
that mean
great.
that's the highest number? Whatever pops up first?
No, but I've never like pulled a great gotchi right off like, oh, it's just staring me in the face, right? Not to say that doesn't happen, right? It's all random. That's kind of one of the great things about it. But I have found that when I get a pretty decent gotchi that I'm like, oh, I would keep that one, especially on the first gotchi, the portal ends up being good. So let's not jinx it. So first one out the bat's a 431. I actually, since the last time we did this, once we started getting information, it really kind of rocked my brain because if you see here, I always figured the bell curve and this is a little mini bell curve here where I'm passing my mouse. But I always figured if you were on the left side of the curve, things wouldn't necessarily be worse for the right side of the curve trait. But here, very clearly, we see a minus, right? So if you are really, really great at carrying, you will be really slow. And I kind of just figured there'd be like some baseline that's like, it wouldn't be like negative per se. So now this makes a gotchi like this a lot more interesting. Because maybe, you know, you don't want it to be horrible carrying capacity and you don't want it to be super fast, and maybe you want something that's like medium carrying capacity with like medium speed, or, you know, not this negative speed. So I'm kind of like, this is an interesting night for me personally, because I feel like my whole thesis for how I was picking gotchis is just completely smashed right now. Like the depth and complexity of this trade system, and even the eyes, and I was, you know, every once in a while I would pass on a mythical eye because I felt like the traits of the gotchi were really good. Well, now you have all the mythical eyes mapping to really interesting stuff that you can't even get any other way, like whatever this more alchemica speed means, right?
Yeah, totally.
Right, like you can't get that in the stats any other way. That might be a really like unique thing we don't know right now, but
no, I think Dan mentioned what that was. I think he said that you know how the Alchemica slowed us down during the stress test when you walked over it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so he was saying that that's not going to be the case with all Alchemica. It might, only certain ones might do that to us. But if you have that more speed thing, then certain ones will actually be like a boost for you. It'll actually be like a road.
That's interesting.
You know?
Yeah, it can be like an Alchemica surfer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a really cool, interesting, unique trait that in this portal, if we get a rare high 3, which I don't know, what's the difference between the 1, 2, and 3 on the rare high? Oh, because maybe like they changed. Yeah, that's what it is. Like there's granularity between in the rare. I guess there's 3 different eyes in the rare.
Yeah. There's 3 different shapes, and each one has a different effect.
Yeah. So yeah, this completely is like So
are you sorry, one quick sec. Are you able to
go ahead.
zoom in on your screen a little bit? Are you able to zoom in on the screen for the stream?
Just like the actual window, like
Yeah.
here? Like, does that help?
Well, we can just try adjusting it a little bit, but if you can, it's all good.
Well, I've got double windows going here on a 1080p resolution, because my usual big resolution, when I could do it, but it would make everything look smaller, I think. What's the problem? Is it too small or is it too big?
It's not too small. I mean, it could be a little bit bigger if you can do that, but if you can't, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. We can maybe move this guy and make this guy bigger.
Oh, perfect. That's great. That's better.
Cool. Excellent.
Right, next, man. Come on.
Right, I know. You know what the truth is? We're trying to like only do one portal tonight, and like that's not going to be possible. So I'm trying to like, all right. This guy is.
We were savoring
it. Well, I mean,
Next
look, this is an interesting grouping right here. So it just breaks my brain, because like maybe this is going to be like a good gotchi to play with. It really sucks. So okay.
Ooh.
Those eyes, man. Mythical low eyes.
Eye color.
Yeah, really cool eyes. Let's see, mythical low, right? And that'd be a mythical low, the lowest.
That's like the best vision, the most zoom out possible.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is shape, so it'd be color, right? And it'd be based on
Worst handling though. That's something also to keep in mind. That color gets the worst handling and movement.
So you've been studying the traits good. I'm glad you're on the call with us.
Oh yeah.
Interesting, gotchi too. Nice, everything on the left curve, nothing on the right.
Yeah. The low.
So let's like cycle through them, and then we'll come back and like and spend some time on the really good ones.
The brain is actually on top of the chart, hidden somewhere.
Yeah, right. It's like right here.
Yeah.
Right, almost down the middle, 55.
Yeah.
Pretty gotchi though. I'll take it.
The good looking one. Yeah, here we go. Here's another one.
Good brain.
I think one of the traits that, like you were saying, certain traits, it would be beneficial to get those middle numbers. Whereas other ones, like you really want to get like either one of the extremes, you know. I think like aggro or brain size, I would want either 100
An
or 0.
extreme,
But
right?
yeah.
100%.
But
That's a great
energy
point.
and eye color are two things that I kind of interested in the 50s because energy, like we said, was you get that balance between movement speed and carrying capacity. And then with the eye color, I really want a balance between both of those, between being able to like see far and handle properly, you know?
And the ones that map to handle properly are which ones?
The high eye color, 99.
Mythical. Okay, here we go. Liquidator, more evasion, more base damage, more road speed, more speed, rare high, 3.
That's not a shape thing. That's a color thing. The handling.
Where am I not seeing the color though? No, eye shape specific mappings. Where's the color? Did I not like see it? Mythical high collateral mappings, general trait mappings.
Oh, there might be one of those actually.
Let's see. Eye shape specific mappings, mythical low, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. It's not specifying color here anywhere. I know I've seen it though. So there's
Yeah.
probably a whole nother chart for that then.
Somewhere there's another chart. I've seen it somewhere before. I think maybe in the wiki.
Ooh.
I think you're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at eye shape when you need to be looking at eye color. It's a different.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm looking at shape, and that's what this is for. I figured they were both on here, but they're not. It's just the shape, eye shape mappings.
Yeah.
See if like.
Yeah, hold on. Don't cycle through them yet. I wanna check this out. I just gotta answer this phone call real quick, and I'll be.
No, you're
right
good,
back.
man. You're good. I'm getting on the wiki.
All right, cool.
Another thing to consider is the base. This is a die gotchi, so it has more base damage.
It's so harder to pick gotchis now, man. It's like fuck. It's serious, but I don't want to curse, but it's kind of like stressing me out right now.
It's like we went from
Alive.
3D chess to 4D chess.
Oh my god, dude! Like I gotta build some more tools.
There needs to be some kind of visualizer, you know? Makes these things a
Yeah.
little bit more visualized.
No, oh yeah. This is an opportunity though, right?
Yeah, 100%.
What up?
Yo, what up? How's
What
it
are you
going,
guys
man?
debating right now? You got 2 fire gotchis in the portal?
Oh, I mean, like that's the thing. We're going slow because it's not exactly easy now. Like you have so many traits and stuff to consider that it's like, so it's not in the wiki here.
There's a lot
I
going
know.
on.
Someone dropped the current meta right now for the current stats, and I've been stalking the ghost.
Where?
I don't know.
Where?
It was in the guild chat. I think it was low aggression, low spook, high brain, high energy, or some shit like that.
Maybe. Let me see something. Because I don't see where there's anywhere else, but where else Hefe is there traits?
Well, I mean, there's like an extensive like DAO discussion. It's like a galaxy brain level discussion on traits with charts and everything. So like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to
tried
see.
get into
Oh, this
that.
is the eye color. That's why. So eye color is not like this where it's like a mapping. It's literally just.
It's on a slider, right? Eye color.
Yeah, exactly. It's either you get further vision or you get better handling.
So again,
Which, who
like
knows what that even means?
Big
Yeah.
Dragon was saying, that maybe with the eye shape, that's something, or the eye color, that's something you want either like a 0 or a 99. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, or I mean, sure, right? You might want to. Certain gotchis will definitely benefit from like farther vision, especially the ones that are all about range attacking and stuff like that. Be able to see the battlefield like significantly. Well, I feel dumb because that's why I went on a goose chase, but it's really just this section right here, right? Eye color, and then this is the shape. And then if you're mythical high, you have to go down here to this chart, and it depends on your actual
Currency.
exactly your spirit force.
So Slick was saying that fast, high range damage, high armor, and health regen seems OP, but who knows, honestly.
Yeah, I mean there'll be things that get nerfed and all sorts of stuff like that, but so yeah, okay, so this has really a mythical low eye color is handling. Really bad handling, but good vision range. So this gotcha can see really far. This gotcha can see really far, and then a
It can
common eye
carry a lot.
shape.
Dude, think about this. It can see really far and can carry a lot. So this would be maybe a good Avagachi to have if you're trying to farm some Alchemica like on the grid and you don't want to get fucked, you can see like people coming
That's
from
what's
far
even
away.
crazy too. Yeah, and that's a great point. Like it changes, preferences could change completely like when you're out on the grid and it's not necessarily like just a farming game at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But what does range mean? Do you think like you can see Alchemica from far away, or like?
There's probably gonna be a fog of war. Right? Like
Yeah.
or like any dungeon crawler where you have like a light radius around you.
But I do agree, like, gameplay gachi outside of the Citadel and initial farming gachis are going to be two different things, and obviously you're going to want two different things at the certain, like, gameplay that we have.
Yeah.
Good thing the guild's got
back at-
hopefully a couple hundred gotchis, that people can cycle through and that's the thing, like one of the things that I think I want to really spend time for on the website now is going a little bit further and building out each card of the gotchi, like it's almost like a player selection screen, and just mapping some of these things so they're more readable so that everybody in the guild can like look through the gotchis quickly and like filter and figure out what they want.
Bro, I don't know if you've seen Maddie Relevant, but Winklevoss, his gachi, you look at his account, he's been building his little gachi army.
Really, he's dressing them.
Not even that, but he's acquiring more gachis too.
Jeez.
Or whoever's running his account, who knows if it's him or not.
Jeez. All right, let's keep going. So this guy was like, man, we're gonna analyze towards the end, especially now with all this stuff. So let's see if we've got a heater anywhere in here.
Yeah, if anything
12.
jumps out, we'll stop on it. We're halfway. This one's not
Interesting,
terrible, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
I like the eye color. I like it when
like-
the eye color is the same color as the gachi, because that's it's right in the middle.
Yeah, I like that.
that's a good point. And then I was looking at common, it's right in the middle, and then the uncommon high shape, or like in here, it seems to be more speed and damage, for the common shapes, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, the common shapes are really good, actually. They're really
Yeah,
good.
right. I noticed that. Like,
Yeah.
common 1 is more base damage. Common 2 is more base plus max damage. Common 3
That's
is more
crazy.
max damage. Uncommon is melee attack speed, more ranged attack speed, and more attack speed. So just between common and uncommon, that's where you kind of want to be. Like, I mean, there's probably all these crazy benefits, but for a warrior gachi, why would you want anything but a boost to your damage?
That or the low rares are really good. They do. It's all about stamina regen.
Yeah, you're right.
So one is like you don't use as much stamina. One you regain it quicker, and one is both.
I think
Yeah.
health and stamina regen is going to be super OP, especially even in the Citadel. Because I don't know if you
Alright.
saw, but Coder
Or,
Dan.
but like a really good range character, that's annoying because like finally you get up on them and you start beating them, and if they can run away and they have fast health regen, that's gonna be rough.
But I don't think that's going to be that important for the initial release of the game, where it's just farming.
Yeah, but anyone that plays these games knows like they're gonna nerf stuff. Like there's
The
just
initial
no-
release is not even farming. It's just walking around, pretty much, the initial release. Because we're not going to be able to go to our plots. It's going to be in one district with no ownership.
That's for sure.
Yeah. They're releasing one district that they haven't sold yet. That's going to be part 1. So I'm assuming we're going to be able to do channeling, or maybe even not. Maybe not communal channeling, because that requires a gachi lodge, right? So
Yeah.
maybe we're just going to run around and pick up like loose Alchemica that's bubbled up. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do drops. I think that's what's gonna happen. They'll do Alchemica drops. You have to go around. And,
Yeah, they'll try to make like an event.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think that's what's
once-
I have a question because I'm not super deep into the Gachiverse, but how do the people that have these XP potions, like, where do those come from? Was there like an auction, like in phase 1 or
Well,
something?
Yeah. The first ever. It was called the Mall. It was a shop basically. It was the first ever release of like wearables. It was in the mall. It was just everything was there for sale, and you could buy whatever you want. Potions were one of the things. The Black Axe was there too.
Dang.
Dude,
I wonder
those
what you-
potions. I saw those potions on the mall and I passed them up for.
Yeah,
I
me
could have
too.
bought one for 20 ghosts.
Do
Yeah,
people
me
still
too.
buy them now though? Yeah, I guess like really high rarity farming competitors that maybe are already
Exactly.
out there. Yeah.
Or it's like a collector's item, you know? It's like something they're not going to make anymore, probably. Most likely. Not in that
But what I-
form.
I feel like you're gonna be able to like craft potions with Keck and all this alpha and FUD or whatever it may be. So I don't know. I feel like those
Alright.
potion prices are gonna pull back, but who knows?
I mean, nobody like average people. We're always steered away from them, which I think is good because I feel like people might be compelled to, and the community always did a good job. Like, no, you don't really want that. I mean, if you want it, you want it. Right?
Yeah.
I'd rather buy a lot more other stuff for 300 ghosts. You can even get a reasonable on the main street for 150 ghosts nowadays.
That's right. Yeah.
Yo, we're
Yeah.
gonna be giving away 3 parcels soon, so it's good
I
stuff.
need them
Alright,
all, dog. I'm ready.
jump
I'm
to the
ready
next
too,
one.
man. I've been winning everything left and right. So perfect.
Ooh, nice Kachi, guys. That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
like
nice
it.
one.
That's the
518.
eyes that I like too. That's a really
518.
good one.
All right, let's break this one down. Okay, let's not be lazy. So,
All high stats.
fast Gachi, but horrible carrying capacity, right? Aggression 79 would be favorable towards melee damage, but not so great armor. Spookiness at 95 makes it ethereal. Yeah, right. So it's like, I guess that would be like evasion. Interesting choice of word, ethereality, but basically evasion. But your regain speed is like you're not getting health back fast. Brain size kind of like in the middle, right? So maybe we were talking like, hey, maybe that's not one to have so good, but for this particular Gachi, I would probably want it more to the left anyways for the attack speed, since it can be kind of complementary to the melee. So not a horrible role for that, considering that it's going to be probably like a fast melee Gachi that's hard to hit, right? Almost like a rogue, like a rogue almost.
I think that actually, if you have either aggression or brain size at either end, then having the other one in the middle kind of makes it a bit more okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, this is I'm loving. I haven't been able to dig into it like this. I've been so busy. I haven't been pulling gachis from portals, but I'm getting kind of hooked again. I'm gonna have to go portal.
For a high spook, I wonder what it means when it says reduce the chance of wall knockbacks. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
You know, that's actually interesting. Maybe there will be a way to like break wall, or maybe like if you're, I don't know.
I
Maybe
feel like it's something that has to do with like maybe if you get a crit on them, like it'll stun them of some sort, or just like I don't know. If you're close enough in proximity to a wall, you'll get hit into the wall and you'll be stunned. I really don't know.
So
I think it might be something to do with just like because they mentioned that you'll be able to walk through walls, right? Because we're ghosts. But
Right.
the more something you are and the less something you are, it'll be like more difficult.
really slow.
Yeah.
You almost get pushed back like a gravity force, like pushing you away
Yeah.
from the wall. Maybe
Oh,
That's really
that makes
interesting.
sense. That could be it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
that's really great. That's cool because it's like, yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get away from somebody and you can get through a wall quicker than the other person. that
It
can
says
be
high
a deal.
spook equals reduce. It says high spook evade enemy attacks and to reduce wall knockbacks.
Yeah, so that makes sense, right? You just go through the wall faster. I mean, it makes sense if you're ethereal.
So you'd want
Which
then.
the eye color is super dope for this guy because it's really high on the handling and he's really fast. So that works out well.
Yeah, it's a
And
nice.
the eye shape is really good too.
What do we got for eye shape? So that low 5. So
Cool.
how do you tell the difference between the lows? Basically,
I can
like-
drop a link if you want.
Yeah,
Oh, because
this is
that's
rare
right,
low
each
too.
eye. This is low too. Okay.
Yeah,
slower
that's-
stamina usage.
Very low too. Slower stamina usage. Oh, you know what? That's a nice roll too on this because
I'm gonna drop. I just dropped it in the chat.
The
Okay.
stamina regen on this one is not that great. So
Yeah.
here you have a fast Gachi that handles well, and we kind of have learned, right? And maybe you guys might know, but that there will be this kind of when you're sprinting with your Gachi, you're eating off your stamina, and then there's like this deceleration kind of thing, and then so this one, even though in particularly like the brain size is kind of like meh, for what it is a really fast gachi that has the eyes, even supplementing that further with better handling and then holding your stamina bar so you can maybe sprint further faster is what I'm thinking. Something
And he
like
said stamina and slash health. So the higher BRS, the higher stamina slash health.
yo, this guy's totally worth it. Winner, winner. You know, I'm pretty happy with that.
That's a good one.
Let's
Is
see
that
though. We're
518?
only on number 6. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, unless
518
the next one's
BRS.
unless the next one's a 570.
Oh, I know, dude. I'll take.
Hey, you never know.
I'll call this right now. I'm already down to open up another one. You know, this is a good portal as far as I'm concerned. And that was kind of when me and Hefe were alone. We were like, you know, how many should we open? It's like if it keeps rolling good, we'll keep opening them. So let's.
I
let's
have
move
a
on.
feeling we're gonna hit a 540 plus tonight.
Sergey's been
Dude,
good to
I'm
us
down.
lately.
Those are
I'm
good
so
eyes.
down. I'm so down. So
Those are good
we'll
eyes.
just yeah, right. Common. So
yeah, this
yeah.
let me tell you what exactly that is. That's common 2, which is more base plus max damage. Really
That's
good.
badass. Yeah, that's.
Those are the eyes I have on my gachi.
Yeah, I like
They-
those square eyes with the same color. It's a good but really low BRS. Huh? It's kind of like all rounder gachi.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to now when I get a shitty portal, like I gotta be even more critical because you can really pull something that's if you sit down and analyze it, that's really just a good gameplay all around kind of gachi. So I'll have
Not
to go
only
over-
that, but BRS matters now more than just rarity farming.
I
Ooh,
know.
those are good eyes too.
Yeah, those are cool eyes. Rare though.
Their match.
Yeah, man.
Rare low.
Bin Laden,
physique.
Bin Laden, you're right, man. Like the eyes take so much different meaning now. Like it's like we all speculated that oh, mythical this, mythical that, but now like even just common eyes matter and just all those
Yeah, dude.
elements. It's cool.
This is my favorite of the rare lows. This is faster health plus slower stamina usage. So you gain the health, you gain it back faster, and you use it slower.
Oh, that's
That
really
is-
cool. Yeah.
That is cool. That is really cool. I see, like, and I wonder if there's gonna be like when the meta kind of evolves, if there's gonna be low BRS or certain gachis with certain eye combos that will still be better than a high BRS gachi.
Not only
Yeah.
that, but think about how many gachis have been passed on
Probably.
portals because they
A
didn't know
lot.
like the meta or whatnot.
A lot.
Makes them that much more rare, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Man.
Comment on the
Icons
eye
are
color
not
and rare low. So either faster health regen, slower stamina usage, or faster health regen and slower. Yeah, rare low 3 is nice, man.
Yeah, this is not a good combo though. The slow gachi that's warlike. This is probably one of the worst combos.
Oof.
Yeah.
Destroy my gachi right now.
They almost like when the energy is low like that and it's slow, it's almost has no destiny but to be a mule.
Yeah, what do you guys think
Yeah.
though? Like for farmer gachi, what's better? More melee damage or more better range damage for farmer? I would say range, but you know.
Yeah, the better roll, honestly.
Yeah.
If like it's a farmer gachi, like whichever one rolled better is like what I would be happy with. Like if it was a good high in one direction or the other. I mean, you just want the ability to defend yourself when you're.
What is
I
the
would-
definition of a farmer gachi though?
Low
That's-
energy.
that's
I would
interesting,
say,
too.
initially.
Because the thing is, they're trying to throw it as like this argument of speed versus carrying capacity, and maybe a really fast gachi is just as useful as one that can carry a lot because it can go back and forth to like the drop off point faster. So I don't know
Yeah.
anymore, but I think that when people say farmer gachi, it's a gachi that's main purpose is to just pick up Alchemica.
Okay, not necessarily farming per se, but like gaining alchemica in any one
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
different
Like
ways.
you like that's the
Farming
expression
resources.
farm is like, oh, you're just like this thing that's used to collect. And,
Right.
you know, but then like again, like for me at first I was like, oh, for sure, like a farm gachi is going to be a high carrying capacity one, but then as this whole checkpoint thing developed where it's like, okay, you're picking up the Alchemica and you're dropping it off somewhere, speed is also something that matters.
Of course.
Yeah,
To
and
me,
your
it
round-
comes down.
your round trips.
It comes down to how fast the liquidator is going to be, and are all liquidators the same, or they're going to be different stats? That would be kind of cool if they kind of like imagine every time you grab a liquidator, it like VRF chooses some random stats for you, so you can have a really like OP liquidator or a shitty one.
That is interesting, and I think that even beyond that, they should definitely have some randomness there, but also maybe like if you can keep it alive for longer, right? And or
Hey,
like by
it's
for every
stronger.
gachi that you jack or or every gachi that you
Still.
send back to the great portal or something like that.
That'd be
That
cool.
would really
Like a
attract people to play.
secondary market for liquidators, like I don't know, I guess.
All right, cool. At least this guy made it easy on us. I mean, like that's the thing. Like I think the 518 is the common choice here, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's harder. It's harder without like now being able to just be like, oh God, look, those stats or whatever. Because that's my concern is one day the meta is just gonna be like, oh,
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I know kinship and XP matters, but I'd be so scared to pick a gachi from a portal right now.
yeah, just gotta do it. Let's see. Do I have
And,
enough?
Oh,
33
names,
ghosts. I think I
guys,
have enough.
names. What are we gonna name this thing? We gotta think.
I
of
don't
it.
know. Drop suggestions in the chat,
Drop
man.
some names.
I let you guys name.
What's the collateral on this? Weth?
Yeah. Yep. Wrapped ether. I realize I only have 33 ghosts in here. That may or may not work.
Silk Road Farmer.
Silk Road Farmer, bro. We're not trying to get this thing kicked off of YouTube.
What call him Storm Weatherer.
Oh, I like
Let me
that.
see.
Yeah.
Spell it out. Let me go into the chat.
Yeah, hold on, I'll spell it out.
I was wondering if you guys
I'll
look at my gachi and tell me what you think about him based off his stats.
He sucks. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What channel are you guys in?
In the Alpha Theater chat, like right above the sound channel.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. I like that one. Weatherman.
I like the one Bin Laden said too.
Wait, which one did he say? It sounded similar.
Yeah, what was the one you said,
So-
Bin Laden?
Storm Weatherer.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, read it.
Do that.
Sure.
Storm weather.
You all have named one. This is the first one Bin Laden's named, so this is off this cherry. Should I do a
Let me
W,
drop,
capital W?
Yeah.
I'll drop a little image here for you guys to see the eye color, eye shapes.
Yeah, you have
Mhm.
something? That's awesome.
Yeah, just this is my guide. I just this and then
I dropped the link to.
Oh, okay, this is in the wiki. Okay, I couldn't find this. I don't know why. I clicked on traits, but it wasn't like...
I just sent my gachi in the chat. You tell me what you think.
Dude, I love that, like, we named the gachis and they're all gonna just be, like, out there in the gachiverse. You're gonna recognize them. Oh, that's nice, Bin Laden. Yeah, no, that's the one we're using. The other thing is, so this right here, uncommon low, yes, that's with the actual numbers, 2 to 4, 5 to 6.
I like the double
I
longbows
love the
actually.
double- Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
I like the double longbows you got going on there. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. It actually gives me a higher BRS if I do one longbow and a M67 grenade, which is kind of annoying, but
Alright, there's 5 of us in here. Let's see, anybody... I'm kind of leaning towards a 24-248. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was thinking
my
this.
birthday
need to,
on
like,
24th, do it.
Like do a chant or something. You know what I mean? You have to like channel our energy because it's like quantum physics or something. You know, it's like when you're looking at it,
Absolutely.
It's
it's fucking doing
Schrodinger's.
something. When you're looking at it away, it's doing something different.
Yeah,
you know? So,
like- yeah.
Schrodinger's cat, man. Is it a dead or alive in
Absolutely.
the box, right?
Absolutely. That's why I love gachi people, dude. Y'all are like, it's like Afe always says, I found my people, but that's exactly what it is. Are there 10 gachis in there? Are there no gachis in there? Is it a 570? You know, I mean,
Not
Hefe
only
ru-
that, every second you wait, it's a different roll.
yeah, Hefe is rubbing
Yeah.
his tiger eye right now.
I got
everybody
my
just
tiger's eye.
visualize with their third eye, like the number 570.
I'm
I see
clicking.
pink, dog. I see pink.
Visualize
I'm gonna-
hard and like
I'm gonna
project it
count
onto the
down.
screen.
I'm gonna count down at 1. Everybody just channel all your energy. 3,
All the 570.
All the
2.
good vibes.
1, go.
Oh, wrong.
Blasting it with my third eye, 570.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I love that sound. It's the best.
Did I see somewhere today in the chat that the Sunflower game's back?
I guess I heard that too.
Yeah.
They're early though. They said 8 weeks.
Hopefully they fix it. I haven't seen the fees go too crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
It's
there was,
happening
like, a
right
huge-
now. Your fortune is being decided by VRF.
Here we go.
Come on. Sergey as like
570 right on the window.
dude, I didn't know the Sergey joke until finally like I went on Twitter and I looked it up and like I realized that that's like the creator of Chainlink.
Okay, boomer.
It was such a boomer moment. I was like, damn, why are they saying that? And then I started doing some research. I was like, oh, I guarantee you, Master Yang has no idea.
Oh,
shit,
dude!
Fucking-
The first
Fucking
one.
coming-
Oh,
You're coming on every show. Jeez.
damn.
We
Yeah,
were
yeah,
talking
that's-
about that, dude.
That was Bin Laden's
That's like
third eye
evil.
right there.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Third eye. This is good, man. I feel this might not be the top one too.
Yeah, this isn't over.
Maybe
yet.
not, dude. I've never started a portal like this ever.
Oh,
So
that's
I'll take
crazy.
it.
This is a really good gachi though. This is a good
Wait, break it
made
down, break it
gachi.
down.
Yeah, so we
Galaxy
got
Brain.
pretty fast
and hard to hit.
and decent carrying capacity because I mean like it's nice to get a little bit more carrying capacity. I feel like what's the aggression on the left side is the armor. So
That's what you
tons-
want too.
Yeah, armor with ethereality,
Armor with
Yeah, this is
range
perfect.
attack.
and then dude,
yeah.
badass sniper range gachi. Which I find interesting because the range gachis that are ethereal and have armor, those can be a real big headache. Because you're running on it, shooting you. You finally get to it, you start smacking on it, and you're not connecting. If you're melee, that could be a
And you
problem.
can, if you're fast, you can evade. You should look that up on the Ghost GG with these stats.
And then
This
the
one?
rare high is
More road speed.
so again faster, and then the uncommon high eye color leans towards the handling.
This is sick. Yeah, this
It's
is
a
a really good
great all around gacha. I
Yeah,
think you called it a
gacha.
mage gacha, right? Yeah, I think that's a good
one.
name.
Yeah.
Definitely like a mage. So, fuck, number one, guys.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
done.
That's dope.
Well
Congrats.
done. Well done. I think that's one of the top pulls for sure. I think probably tied it, right? If not beat it. I think we pulled like a high 530s, maybe a low 540, but I think this is number one. So
This might be the highest, I think, so far.
gee, good eyes.
Yeah,
I'm
one,
starting
right?
to really like the common eyes, man. Just it's good when it rolls in the middle like that. Another cool little gachi.
Every gachi looks.
Now it's just like it's all gravy. It's just like whatever. Like
You gotta go pink.
544.
Pink.
415. Well, we're totally opening the last portal, so we're doing 3 tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's just the way it be. Thank you, Sergey.
Sergey was good to us tonight.
Yeah.
That was a nice looking little gachi.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's cool.
I actually like these eyes on the Daigachi.
This is cool. Rare
Yeah,
high,
the
rare
main
high.
eyes are cool. This is the more Alchemica speed eyes, right? These are the ones you get the boost on the Alchemica.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Let me see by your chart. Rare high. This
More
is rare high
Alchemica
2.
speed.
Yeah, rare high 2. So this guy's cruiser on the Alchemica. And no. But I'll take it. There's
Yep.
a ship portal otherwise. So yeah. The thing is I can't even summon this. I don't have enough. That's 100 tether for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's
So,
it.
He'll have to wait till you transfer later, but wow, what a great feeling that was, huh? Like in our face.
That was
Yeah,
great.
right up
That's
there.
right. That is why you rip portals. You know, for the audience, you can rip 10, 15, 20 portals and not pull gachi of this quality, right? So that's the rarity that we're talking about, and has a lot of potential to put the godlike. And that's what I've been thinking too lately too, man. Like, wow, what a different kind of whole thing for even wearables, because you may not want to push a stat in a direction anymore, right? Like you may not want to push a carrying capacity gachi further down because you don't want it to be any slower. You might not want a godlike carrying capacity. So a lot of things to think about, but great pool. Good number, 24248. All these have been weird numerology, like 12455, and then the last one will have like 2 6s repeating. So let's do this.
Wait, look at my guys real quick. I want to hear Ben Lagan's,
We gotta do the ritual.
Yeah, no,
This
we're
is-
doing that exact same thing again and every time. So this is
This time we're gonna aim for a higher number because see, I was like 570. We got the 540 range.
dude. You asked
So-
for a 540. You said it. So what do you
Well,
think
yeah, in the
about
beginning,
that?
I told you I had a feeling we were gonna hit something above 540,
Jeez.
but like, shit, 570 is above 540 too. You know?
Yeah, it is. But dude, you nailed it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've done this how many times, have we? At least six.
I'd
this is
say
maybe
probably
the
6 or
seventh,
7 times.
and that's pretty much the top
You
shot.
pull
that we
one
pulled.
other pink, I think.
No, we pulled pinks. We pulled 530s, high like 538, some like high 520s, some low 530s, and I think one 540. But this one is definitely the highest. So, yeah, Bin Laden, that boy wants you to give it to him.
He's got
Criticize
the
his.
slow aggro. See, you got the slow aggro guy. Yeah. Okay, but you got big brain, so that's making up for it, right?
So you
Actually,
think
that's
range
kinda-
is a stat I should push right now?
Well, yeah, because it's close to reaching like it's. I guess that's in the rare. That's 93 would probably be in the rare. But plus
You
the
got a good
497,
Good eyes.
that makes it like one under mystical. I push that, man, because it's gonna give you more range damage. If you're gonna be slow, you're gonna need that. You know.
Yeah,
But-
but
Yeah.
brain.
He has
they get
low armor but high range and melee damage.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good gachi because if they get up on you, they're dead, and far away they're dead. Only
Yeah,
thing
this
is
an
that
aggressor. The
He's just
Terminator.
low.
he's just
Well,
slow,
you
yeah.
can't be good at everything.
Yeah,
He
But
can't
this is
be-
imagine this guy out in the grid collecting Alchemica. Like you're gonna hold your own.
oh, this is a really good gachi actually because you got the eyes that increase max damage and base damage. Plus, both of your damages are already like maxed out pretty much.
Like you're gonna be able to be out there, collect, not have to go straight to the save portal because you have a good amount. You're not the slowest either because I'd keep the energy right there where it's at probably.
I'm buying minus energy wearables right now for the initial launch for the
Smart.
like the farming aspect of the game when it's just a citadel. So like I'm
Yeah.
trying to stack on low minus energy wearables. I just don't know long term what wearables I should be, what stats I should be trying to push, and I'm not spending my points too. That's the thing. I'm gonna wait it out and see.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I think the ranged weapons are gonna be like really desired later on. I think you're gonna be shooting 4 arrows at a time, honestly,
Oh.
because
Yeah.
of the setup.
I have 2 of those and 3 regular bows. I'm trying to stack up on the wearables. Honestly, I'm bullish on the wearable market right now.
Nice.
There's not a lot of things like anybody with high brains is gonna need a ranged weapon. Like you know what I mean? They're not gonna be able to shoot anything
That's a
unless
good
they're
point.
carrying.
Fireball maybe, right?
Definitely. Lasso.
But
I think it's gonna be a ranged
Seven
weapon.
grenade,
But
but that's
less range.
more close range than the range weapons. I guess it's considered higher melee attack.
All right, guys, are you ready to channel all our?
No, I'm gonna even do it like how I did last time, which is like I messed up and I should have had it in the next screen, but I said 1 and then I had to go to the next screen. I'm gonna do the whole same thing. All right,
Yo,
so is everybody
24 is my lucky number. Let's go.
Here we go.
all right? 3,
Let's
2,
hit a 600 gachi.
1, channel.
Channel energy.
The highest BRS history.
Sergey, 570. Let's go,
600.
Bless us, Sergey.
dude. I would just love to pull 570 for the guild and make it like a rarity farming gachi, and just like all work together to dress it and just like get the rarity farming tokens and just disperse it back down.
Be a mascot gachi.
I might do it with Master Yin just because he's a 560. But...
Master Yin is for sure your best fucking. Obviously.
Dude, I pulled that. I pulled that. That's a good start.
Oh, you
gacha,
pulled
though.
that 560?
Yeah, I pulled that. I had I had 40 portals that I bought in Haunt 2, and I pulled the 560. Who is
How
that,
much did you
Alvi?
get them on average for the portals?
I'm gonna have to mute him. Sorry.
Is
Sorry,
Alvi at the
Alvi.
bar? I think he's at the bar.
It sounds like I hear dogs in the background. Like if anybody sees his little blue or little green circle trying to talk, let me know so I can unmute him. All right, but this is a good start. Like this is what I mean. Like a good start gachi. It's like whatever. Like if it's not like a really low one, usually the portal ends up being good.
Yeah.
So.
There's
48.
potential here.
Oh, it's super low, huh?
Yeah.
These low
It's,
ones could be
um,
interesting for sure. Like on a stats perspective, they could be interesting.
Makes me feel kind of bad passing up on like 360s here and there because I feel like there will be it changed completely with the minus. It does make sense now to have like a midway or mid-level gachi for some purpose for sure. Barf. Cool little gachi.
I don't know. I think the low BRS gotchis aren't going to be as strong with the low health and low stamina.
Dude, I'm just feeling the square common eye shape. I think that's such a great bonus with the more base and max damage. It's a great roll. Like
What does that
seems
mean?
like-
Though? What is max damage? More max damage.
so most games like will have like a min or max, or like your damage will be a range, right? So let's say the fireball will be like damage 5 to 10. So this
Okay.
modifier would maybe push it like 5 to 12.
Based on what though? Based on like what would
Probably,
change your max damage?
Probably like whatever the range of damage for the wearable is, it'll just make the top number higher.
Yeah. Oh shit, man! It's gonna be a fucking. It's gonna go so deep because
It
we're
is.
gonna find out what wearable like. There's gonna be wearable types. Obviously,
Yes.
there's gonna be like weapons do certain things. This does certain things. Then each wearable is gonna have its own like unique.
That's
Yeah.
why my goal lately has been sweeping the wearable floor. Just trying to diversify into the wearable market because I think people are dumping wearables right now.
Well, one
Really?
of the first suggestions I'm gonna make to like as a proposal for the guild, like for the treasury, is for us to finish writing like a good Bazaar bot that can just sweep floors and relist and just try to generate revs for the guild because
Eyes and face wearables are the most expensive, and people have been dumping them. There's these aviator glasses that have been at 140, and I saw two sell for 90. While I was
Oh
at
shit! I want a pair of those.
fucking pissed. You know, I've been at work both times,
You guys
and I
want to
literally hit my computer refreshing it, just looking at aviators.
know the story behind the aviator glasses? Because it's kind of funny. So
Yeah.
Venly did these whole like biker wearable theme things where it was meant to be a collab between Avagachi and this project called Venly, and they were supposed to be like a fiat based marketplace where you could take like fiat or USDC and buy Avagachi wearables for like a flat rate, kind of like the mall that we were talking about. And what happened is at midnight they did this drop and I was waiting for it and they kind of like botched it. Like the website crashed and then the items weren't loading, so everybody was just like, yeah, fuck it, and just went to bed. And then the system like booted up later after everybody, like it was just really laggy and all the items got listed and you could get like a horseshoe mustache for like 400 ghost. You could get aviators for like 15 ghost each. Like all the items were like super cheap. And
Wait, the legendary mustache you're saying?
yeah, the legendary mustache for 400 ghost.
Love those.
Yeah, and like all these items super cheap. And so someone just came in and like bought the whole supply basically at the end, and like
Very waggy.
yeah, that's why the price on the aviator glasses it tends to not go down too much because like the supply is like in a few hands basically. It's gradually leaking out, but yeah.
that's a
Like
good
125
story. I had no
before.
idea.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've seen two sell for 90 over the last 3 days.
Damn, bro.
You look at
I almost
activity.
put the trigger on 125. I think.
Maybe
Pretty
maybe the whale wants liquidity. Whoever's holding them all.
Yeah, I've never seen them go below 90. Like, you know, I bought them for 60, like right after, like someone relisted for 60. And then after that, I've never seen them go below 90. But we'll see. You know,
You know, I think ruffles are going to be a great buy, man. And I honestly like I'm seeing ruffles just a couple days ago for 92 common ruffles. Now it's like just over 100. I bought mine.
What
I
is
kept
that?
buying them.
That is a good
the-
price. The common raffle. There's just not
It's
a lot
really
of
good
pets.
price.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
not
know
a
what that is.
It's a pet. The little frog thing.
Oh,
It's gonna have some kick-ass utility, man. It has to. Like
Pets
There's
are
only-
such a big thing for MMORPGs. Like, I mean, that's just the way it
Yeah.
is. Like, people should just
Not
be all
only
over
that.
that. That's a great point.
But how many wearable pets are there?
Not a lot. 3,400.
Not a lot.
Yeah. And it's a slot that people want to fill, especially if you're rarity farming.
Maybe we should go. Maybe we should petition and like go buy all the Rolfs and like make it our guild item. Just push that,
That'd be cool.
right?
Yeah,
And that's the
that'd be
thing
pretty
that's
cool,
cool. We're all
I don't
gonna.
think anybody has a pet.
Yeah, next week I want to just go and just say like, hey, officially like let's start voting on issues and stuff, and like start trying to do stuff with the treasury because it's
Also, the more guilds that pop up, the more guild wearables there are going to be, and the higher the floor is going to get. Because in reality, if you want a guild wearable, you want something cheap. So
oh
it's
yeah.
just going to
absolutely.
boost the floor for all the wearables.
So I'm not Gachis, but this guy is cool. I like it. It's not, good attacking stats, right? Big brain and warlike, and so it's like this. If this is the worst guy, because then it's supplementing his like strength to fight with the common eyes, which help with the damage. The shape rather. I think that's a common too. But let's see what we got.
Comment too.
I know I have new respect for those square eyes. Ooh, nice.
Oh, I
Gachi.
like
I
those.
like that. I love those eyes.
Yeah, those are dope eyes.
That gives it the ETH boost, right? Because it's mythical eye color.
Mythical eye color? No, a mythical.
I think that's vision
oh yeah,
range, isn't it? I thought it's vision range for the icon.
yeah, it's just vision
Vision
range.
range.
Like the colors don't map to anything. Like the colors. Dat boy are like see this right here on my screen.
No, it's on your second screen right now.
Which screen? Oh, it's
You
on
gotta-
the.
You gotta move it over. I'm assuming you have 2 screens.
Well, I have two screens, so it should be showing you the one.
I
on the
still
right
just see
here.
the gachi.
Hmm. Here, let me. Oh, we've been looking at like this over here.
Open it in a new tab in this on the
Yeah, I'm just
gachi.
gonna have to switch. I was trying to do like a dual screen kind of thing, but screw it. Let's see. Cut. Oop. 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 So this, I was doing the same thing, and I was like, I kept looking for eye color to map to something,
eye
but
color.
yeah,
So
it's just either
Oh.
handling or vision range, or like a 50-50 of the two.
Yeah.
So okay, so a bunch of like 480. So definitely like a tricky one. Wait, did it
and
cycle me all the way
handling,
back?
it's like, what does that mean?
Hold on, it cycled me all the way back. We're on like 6. Okay.
Yeah, I was
And-
saying.
Handling is probably gonna be like how fast you can turn or slow down and speed up. They say there's gonna be like a deceleration. So like when you're like
Yeah.
riding out, like you have to be careful because if you're riding out too hard, you're like somebody could just be waiting for you, and in that deceleration, you're not gonna be able to probably change direction. So you could probably set yourself up pretty nasty to just be like, sniped. So you have to be kind of like thinking about how you're moving is I think what's gonna happen.
Acceleration, deceleration, yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool gachi. Nothing like special about it beyond the eyes, really, though. What's common? Is that common 1? Yeah, that's common 1. What is common 1? Just like max, or no? I think common 1 is just regular attack damage.
More base damage.
Right? Yeah.
Should I was
That's
assuming
pretty
It's,
good.
yeah,
floor
which
damage.
this gachi's not really about damage. What's the left of aggression? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Left
Armor.
aggression, armor, yeah, armor.
Armor and less melee damage. So.
Yeah.
Just trying to make a case mentally for this gachi. Because I like the eyes, but...
What we got here? Meh. It's just a meh.
This so far we're in meh. Let's see if we can pull it
Another
out.
meh. Come on, baby. Let's give us like a 500 plus. We're not gonna get too greedy this time. Like a 580.
What are we really asking for though, gentlemen? Come on, like we just pulled
Wait,
a
go to 10?
544, like we've had a couple myth-eyed gachis, so that's nice. I mean it's
Go to number 10.
Well, so like talking to Dr. Wagme, I think I was talking to Dr. Wagme. I was like, so how many portals on average do you think someone needs to open to get like a minimum 520. And he said between like, 10 and 12 portals to get something that's
I would agree.
520.
I would agree.
That's crazy.
So yeah, overall, I think. I mean, look, we've opened 20 portals at least, right? Usually we do 3. Let's say we've done 6 times. It's 18 portals. Pretty much. Well, I started transferring gotchis, but if you go, let me see. Oh, I don't think they're ordered by BRS. They should be though, but they're not. I was gonna say I have, like, we've pulled high BRS gotchis, like almost everything in here we pulled together, and there's definitely like some 530s. There's Rexar, and so I think we've had good luck overall.
Yeah, I'd say so.
This one's dressed, so it's pushing it a bit, but I think it's like a 535. This gotchi's like in the 540s. We pulled Gandalf the gotchi as well. So I think we've gotten at least, out of 20 portals, at least 5 pink gotchis.
Damn, that Gandalf looks fire.
Yeah, right? So that's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna like even complain about that. Especially if you go by Wagme's numbers that he just said. I mean, 5 pink gotchis, 530 pluses out of 20 portals is pretty good luck.
I'd say so, yeah.
So now we have to do the task of sloshing through this mediocre portal and picking a gotchi.
So what's the highest BRS here? Start with that.
I think it's 488. There's 482 and there's a 488 in the front.
I guess check if you have like anything that has a good combination. Like if you have like a berserker that like hits fast, hits hard, moves fast, or long range damage plus armor.
This will help us to get them side by side.
Throw it in the scanner.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you haven't seen this tool?
No, I was asking about this just recently.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
asked me.
Yeah, this is like the first little thing that we put out. It's on the site. Feel free to use it whenever. It needs a little bit of tuning. The eyes are kind of fucked up on some of the gotchis. But it's basically Ghost.gg, but with just an open portal that you put in there.
Sick.
Yeah, and this was helping us back when like we didn't know the traits, but we were at least like always trying to get like something with like, multiple mythicals or multiple rares, right?
Yeah.
Which may have not even been the best strategy, but the gotchis that have been selected were the ones that were meant to be. So yeah, I think it's definitely between these 3, unless there's something really cool characteristically that we see here. Which this is kind of like, I saw this one, which was, this guy was like kind of a hitter gotchi. He's like a damage gotchi. But these are definitely the rarest in this, which 48, 42, 479, and one with the mythical eye. So
Right, do you have any low spooky, high brain? That's a good combo. Low spooky, high brain.
we have a low spook middle brain.
That's a high spook,
Or,
isn't
I'm
it?
sorry, yeah, you're right. Never mind. We have a low spook and a high brain here, which is this one. This one actually stuck out to me because
That's not bad actually.
it's like a brawler kind of gotchi.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's got the stamina and health regen because of the low spook.
And
And
it's got
it moves
common,
decent speed.
and it's got the common too, which is nice. Supplement to both this damage.
Damage, yeah, max damage. That's really good actually. What's his BRS?
468, so it's not off. It's totally comparable within these.
You're not giving
20
that
points.
much up for better stats, right? I think with that.
Yeah,
No,
I think anything under 500, like anything between like 400 and like 505 or 510 is like the same. Totally bizarre.
What
Pretty
is
much.
it? What is a what is a low energy, low aggression? That would be, so that'd be armor with
Slow tank.
yeah, armor, but high carrying capacity, but slow, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like when we talk about this farming gotchi, right? I can imagine like, dude, if this game gets super organized, imagine all of us are to the area, check, we gotta get it, like
One of
gonna be
these.
ours. Like 15 of us go out and five of us roll this guy
Yeah.
because it's you know what I'm saying, because it's like, yo, you just got to carry as much as you can, and then like,
Walking war chest. Yeah.
right, and then 5 other people are like point, right, and like 5 people in the back that are all damage people, and then you just got like 5 of these guys in the middle. But luckily, like I'd probably lean to more warriors. We don't, as a guild, I think we have more of this type of Gachi right now than anything.
Low
I had to
stats.
get. Just left side of the bell curve for sure, right? Because a lot of Haunt 2, we're very Haunt 2 heavy, and you don't see a lot of this in Haunt 2. Like it's hard. So when I bought the Portal Mage set, it was really hard to find a Haunt 2 Gachi that it fit. And I had
Right.
bought, when I first came into the game, I got ripped off, and I totally overpaid for a Gachi. Whatever, everybody has their first. And but it ended up being like this really great Gachi for the Portal Mage set, and it was a Haunt 1. Because from my understanding, is like a lot of the Haunt 1s are on the right side of the bell curve.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard that. I think you've heard that before, right, Hefe?
Yeah, exactly. The Haunt ones, there was a bug in the contract, so basically, there aren't a lot of low BRS or lower skewed stats on the left side for Haunt ones. They're rare.
And then when we pool, sometimes we like to come here too and just like see what's the deal with any particular Gachi. So like in that case, right, it was like I think it's like
20.
a 4 and a. But it's funny because you come and you see like Gachis, they don't really sometimes line up stats on some of them that you pull. So it was 4 and 7. So even more rare. So that's something comparable. Then it just kind of takes off.
It gives you an
That's that.
interesting perspective.
But
on the
those are
price.
high BRS flashies too. 529.
Yeah, it's just there's just not a lot of options for low stats on those too, but it doesn't, I don't.
Put
It's hard.
rare-
It's hard until we get the gameplay to really like count on that, in my opinion, because it's all speculative and like also. it's
Yo,
just
what
supply
are you
and
doing
demand.
right now? Are you searching the Bazaar by stats?
Yeah, this is Ghost.gg.
Damn, bro.
So we're about 8-bit GG, man. Gotta get all them tools.
I didn't even know that it exists.
This is why I like Orden. I have so much respect for like Yannick and that I think that they have put out the most useful software in the game, and then they open.
Talking about Jared.
Yannick, Orden GG is who built
I
this.
thought Jared made Ghost.gg.
No, that's Avagachi stats.
Mm.
But this is cool, man, and you can come here and kind of get an idea of like we do it sometimes when we're picking gachis because it's like, yo, that's probably pretty rare and there's not any of those, and then like we end up finding that the floor is like 1,000 ghost on a gachi with stats like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
that's-
feel out the market for some of those things, because if there's an appetite for it, it's better to select that.
The thing is, I just don't even know the meta right now. And as a guild too, we would pick like, hey, part of running things will probably be selling certain gachis at certain times. If there's like a meta thing that like, hey, it just makes wow, like everyone wants this gachi, and like we have like 10 of them, well, like, let's sell one or whatever, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know kinship matters, but I'd hate to pull a gachi out of this portal. Like, for me personally, because I don't have a lot of ghosts and
92
Funds.
and 87.
just put rare low or rare whatever, rare high.
Wait, no, it's brain, right? 87 brain. I kind of like the Bitcoin one, just Bitcoin gachi, so I'm leaning towards there, but 86 still, I mean, it's not. There's not too many choices. It's also a good stat combo, but overall, there's definitely probably more choices than the other one. So we're just torturing ourselves. But I would say I put it between this Bitcoin one and this guy right here.
For sure. That Tether gachi keeps, I don't know why, those Tether gachis have fire stats, like you said, every time.
Dude, I don't know what it is about all the stable coin gotchis. They always have like really much better stats than the crypto one. That's why that 518 also got me so happy. But if you see the 544 we pulled was a stable coin.
Leather
gotcha.
Gotchi too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what the ghost gotchis look like.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. Whatever
I guess it's
happens
just
with
gonna. I mean,
that.
there's a letter B. I guess it's gonna have a letter G, right, in the pink coin.
Yeah,
They're a
They're
little
gonna be-
purple.
and they're gonna be fast.
They're gonna be. What is it? What's their special?
I think it's road speed, right? It's like
Road speed, yeah.
Yeah, I had it up.
But that's
No,
only if you get the
well, road
collateral
speed.
points, by the way.
I feel like I'd rather have other stuff than road speed. Like
more
damn.
road. Oh man. And I don't know, dude. Like the whole beginning of the game is not really gonna have any PvP. Bin Laden just like told us like, hey, they're not even gonna have like your own parcels ready to go like when it launches, right? So it's like, it's all that's gonna matter early game is like, yo, how much can you carry and how fast are you?
Yeah, which are like two things like opposite of each other.
Yeah, literally.
I'm personally gonna go for speed. I mean, I have like one slow guy that it was one of the first gotchis I bought in Hunt One. I got it for like 300 or something. He's a uni with like low energy, or I think I have two low energies that I bought Hunt One.
Been lagging. How many gotchas do you have? Just out of curiosity.
8.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I don't
want
know
more,
what to do,
though.
guys. I'm super indecisive on this portal. It's probably gonna be one of those that I sleep on and spare you guys like the torture of like me literally analyzing the hell out of these. And we can keep hanging out, but what do you think, Hefe? You think we should cut the video here, right? That way it's
Yeah.
digestible.
yeah, I think that's good. We're like at an hour and a bit now. So
That was a lot of fun. That was, we pulled just to recap, we
That one was
pulled
fire.
a 518 and we pulled a 544.
That's dope.
Right,
That
that's a
544
great
is
night,
so
man. That's a
dope.
great night. Thank you, the gods and Sergey for blessing us with the randomness that the fire on the rolls. And yeah, we'll do it again. I gotta go. This was like mad fun, especially with the traits. It's a whole nother level. The game's that much deeper.
Not only that, but the low stat is armor, so I feel like that's the low stat you want.